the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live.
Perfect segue, because that jab you just mimicked is a Tyson Fury jab, and we know how you scored it.
Yes, but Tyson Fury's also snapping his jabbing off. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're doing this, the only way you're going to pay it is if the guy makes you pay for it. You know what I'm saying? The guy enters your interest. Tyson Fury's height protects him, because he can do this and may give you the feeling like he's holding you off. Tyson Fury also has a physical advantage. I expect another good fight. You know what I'm saying? I really do. There's particular very, very particular adjustments you need to see from Wilder. You know, I think Fury can fight the same fight, but I think Wilder needs a couple of specific adjustments, and you know, I'm curious to see if they get made.
Have you guys spoken since then?
No.
He was very upset.
Yeah, he was very upset. And again, I mean, I was told he was very upset. I haven't seen what he said, but I've been told, you know, he was very upset. But I think it's more to do with the technical side of it than anything else. I really think that at the end of the day, you know, you can. I'm not one of these other media reporters. I'll tell you exactly how I saw it and why I saw it this way, from a technique base.
You saw it 10-2?
No, I saw it the way we had it at Showtime. I gave Deontay 3 rounds, but two of them were 10-8 rounds. You know, so
what was your third round?
The 12 is 10-8.
No. Yeah, but which one?
I think
9, 12, and what?
I think 2. I think no 8. I think 8 was the knockdown. I think 8 was the first knockdown.
9 and 12,
Was it knockdown 9? Okay. Yeah. And then I think 2. Yeah. So I mean, I don't. For me, it's from a technical standpoint. You know what I'm saying? It's not and I'll tell you exactly from a technical standpoint. You know, the way we're seeing it. You know. So there's specific adjustments Deontay could have made in that fight. He didn't make them. I would like to see if he can make those adjustments in the rematch, because if there's specific adjustments, then you put back the onus onto Fury to make the rematch. You know, one thing about adjustments, people don't understand them or respect them, because we're talking about adjustments. It's going to segue into a point I'd like to make is, you know, Canelo and Golovkin. I think the rematch, both guys made an adjustment. I think Canelo made a great adjustment coming forward and putting the pressure on Golovkin, and I think by that response Canelo gave, I think Golovkin made a great adjustment in that he's boxing going backwards, and he kept it in the middle of the ring and never went to the ropes. You know what I'm saying? And so they adjusted one adjustment to the other.
But and he didn't get credit for what Canelo got credit for.
Yes, he didn't get credit for that. He didn't get, because Canelo didn't do it like Golovkin. Golovkin was punching and very active with the jab in the second fight. Canelo was not active at all. He was just going from one corner to the other. Golovkin, on the other hand, never went to the ropes in the second fight at all. There's no point in the second fight where Golovkin is on the ropes. Canelo spent the entire first fight against the ropes, one corner to the other corner to the other corner to the other corner. You know what I mean? So there's a big difference. But unfortunately, when it comes to adjustments, you know, you can forgive fans for not knowing because they're just fans, you know, but it's really unforgivable when the media doesn't understand, you know, what the adjustments and things like that, and it starts to become like too high of a level of boxing for them to comprehend when they're watching, you know. And I thought that fight was a situation like that, and unfortunately, and hopefully not, the rematch with Wilder and Fury hopefully doesn't, the adjustments made don't get lost upon these people, and they can actually understand what they're watching, because this is chess, not checkers, and it's a very high level, especially at a world-class level, and obviously both of these guys are world-class.
Do you buy into Wilder being sick, and that's why he came in at 209?
I don't know. That's only they know that. You know, Deontay's very light of a heavyweight. You know, very light-weighted heavyweight. You know, but you know, he punches very hard. You know, he makes it matter for him. But I don't know. I think Deontay's situation, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't think his weight is the problem. I don't think what he weighs is the problem. I think it's certain tactical things that is the problem. So I wouldn't change a lot for Deontay's weight. You know what I'm saying? Whatever weight he's been feeling comfortable at getting these wins, you know, I think that's, you know, because ultimately
the lowest he's come in at 209.
Yeah, but I don't think the tactical problems were from his weight. I really don't. You know what I mean? If anything, the weight might come in is in the clinches. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously his power wasn't affected because he scored 2 knockdowns even coming at that weight. But, you know, in the clinches, you got a guy 50, 60 pounds bigger than you in the clinches. You know, he can kind of muscle you around a little bit better. You know, but there weren't that many clinches at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Wilder fell into most of them.
Did you feel any of the controversy that Wilder, I guess, believes is there with the knockdown and the long count?
No, I think the count was fine. I also don't think it's 10 seconds. It's a 10 count. It's not 10 seconds. But I think the count was about 10 seconds anyway. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, it's a 10 count. It's not 10 seconds. That's the rule because no referee has an exact stopwatch. And when you compare it to, say, like Tyson Douglas, where it was like 13, 14 seconds, that referee was consistent too. It was his 10 count because when he counted out Mike Tyson in the 10th round, it was also about 13, 14 seconds. So, a referee just has to have a consistent count. It's not about the exact 10 seconds. But I thought Jack Reese actually has a much faster count, and it was I thought it was about 10 seconds. So I don't think the problem is that. Also, I heard Deontay complain that they should have stopped the fight on the knockdown, and to me, that's a bit extreme.
Think about it. You're friends with Daniel Jacobs, Dimitri Prague.
Yeah, and I was angry.
They stopped that,
and I was angry.
He laid there, got his thoughts.
Yeah, and I was very angry when I saw that. Yeah, and I was very angry when I got that. I think Jack Reese should be credited for counting, and I think anybody who wants to win like that without your guy getting a chance to get up at 10 seconds is looking for a half-ass win, to be honest. Because like you should wanna, if you got a knockout, you should want the clean knockout. If the guy can get up, you should want to beat him clearly and not have to be like, oh, they should have stopped that fight. Why should they have stopped that fight? Why shouldn't the ref have counted? That's what boxing is. You're allowed a 10 count. I actually hate when they don't do it. So I gave Jack Reese a lot of credit, and I still give him a lot of credit for counting and making. And then I think Fury also proved that he should have been given the chance to be counted because he got up and the rest of the round acquitted himself very well in the rest of round 12. So it proved to be a good decision by Jack Reese to have counted him and given him a chance to get up. Listen, I think it's all sets up great talk for the rematch. I just didn't agree with the decision. You know what I'm saying? And I think common sense wise, you probably shouldn't agree with the decision. But Wilder's also the fighter, so he's not supposed to agree that he lost. I don't think the fighter is ever supposed to say that, right? So we have a good segue into the rematch.
So obviously, Fury came out the next day and did a show on Good Morning Britain saying he wants an all-Britain affair with Anthony Joshua. Then his trainer comes out on another interview and says, that Fury won. The perception is that Fury won. Wilder needs this more than them. They should go to the UK. It isn't Fury that needs this rematch. It looks like